What exactly is the financial impact for that project?
Sure. Well, it's going to cost $1,850,000 roughly. That's the estimated borrowing that we would have to make for this project or these projects. In order to pay that back over 20 years, we would have to raise taxes in a way that roughly equates to a $25 a year increase in taxes for a person owning a $100,000 home. So that if you had a $200,000 home, it would be roughly a $50,000 impact. If it was a $50,000 home, it would be $12.50. So it scales, you know. But that's the impact on an individual homeowner or property owner in the city of Shawano. And we'd be making that commitment to pay that additional tax over the next 20 years as we pay off the debt for these projects.
So broken down, it'd be just over $2 a month.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Let's ask you this, Brian. You know, we talked numbers earlier.
Yeah.
Why not go to, let's say, private donations for this?
Private donors have been very supportive in a number of our projects in town, and Matt's done a great job working with some of the private stakeholders to raise money. Generally, we believe that probably there isn't likely enough to rely on to get these projects done. These are significant cost items, and while we'll certainly appreciate and we'll continue to ask for and apply for grants, we need to show the granting agencies and foundations that we're willing to make the investment ourselves as well. So we will reduce the need. I mean, if we are successful in attracting additional investment, private donations or foundation grants, we will reduce the amount that's borrowed and paid back and returned by the taxpayers. But we feel it's important to ask people if they're willing to make that investment themselves and move forward with it. It shows you have a hand in, you're willing to make the investment, and you have a hand and a personal interest in this community.
Along that line, Brian, the referendum is based on projected cost.
Yeah.
Those could change. What if it does come back lower than what was projected?
Well, we are being conservative with our estimates, so we think we're on the high side, but certainly if we've got a project and we can do a $1.8 million project for $1.6 million, we simply won't borrow the additional funds. If we have to borrow the funds and money comes in and the actual costs come in lower, we'll use that excess borrowing to actually pay off the debt over time. So we don't do projects. We don't look for other things to spend extra money on. This is a project-based proposal, and the money borrowed for it will go to that project. If there's additional contributions, or if the costs come in lower than anticipated, that money will be used to reduce the taxpayer's contribution.